Hey everyone, and welcome back to the RedBeard Outdoors podcast. And today is the Monday gear talk or gear review or whatever you want to call it. Today I'm going to talk about my favorite backpack for EDC. I've used it now at Mountain Archery Fest, and it'll be the backpack that I use for Total Archery Challenge. Can use it for my gym bag. I don't carry a duffel. Maybe one day I'll be cool and get a duffel bag, but for now this backpack does just about everything for me. And I want to go over it with you. Before that, I just want to kind of remind you guys that we're on the 98th episode of the podcast. So if you are wanting to get in to the 100th episode giveaway, you're kind of running out of time. So reminder, just subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's just RedBeard Outdoors with my symbol from Instagram. So subscribe there, leave a review, and follow wherever you listen to the podcast. Spotify, Apple Music, Audible. Actually, I'm not on Audible yet, but there's a bunch of places where you can listen to podcasts. I didn't even hear of any of those other places because I just use Spotify or Apple Music, but there's a ton of places where I'm at. So go check it out, Google Podcasts, wherever. Just follow, leave a review, and then subscribe to the YouTube channel. Send me a screenshot of each of those three things to redbeardoutdoors1@gmail.com, and you'll get entered in to win some awesome prizes from some of the sponsors of the show. And if you want to know any of the sponsors or affiliates of the show, definitely go check out the links down below. Today being a gear review, I'm not going to go over those because we're going to try and keep it short and just focused on the gear item that I'm going over today. But outside of that, guys, let's get into the gear review. So today being Gear Review Monday, the backpack I'm going to talk about is the Kifaru Shape Charge. Okay. So the Kifaru Shape Charge, and don't get me quoted here on all the sizes and the cubic inches and liters and all that. I know it's bigger than my old backpack that I carried for a couple years, but it's not too big. Like, you guys can see how skinny it cinches down. Like, I barely have anything in there right now. It's tall and it kind of narrows down towards the bottom. It's got a bunch of MOLLE webbing. This is a medium belt pouch that I've put on here just for snacks or whatever. I'll go over a couple of other options that you have with this, but for me, I just came out of Mountain Archery Fest, and I had this belt pouch on there underneath the Sherman pouch. This is where I kept all my kind of bow repair stuff, extra release, things like that, extra nocks, and a couple of other things that I had for my bow in this pouch. But since then, I've taken off the Sherman pouch, and I've just had this belt pouch, and I kind of like the way it looks. I mean, it just, kind of fits. Okay, so let's get started from the top. We'll just go top to bottom. So on the top here, you've got this little tiny pouch, right? For me, when I'm not carrying on body, which is like at the gym, basically. That's about the only time I don't carry on body. Here I've got my Glock 43X. It's got with the shield magazine. But yeah, that's where I put that. So this top pouch will fit Glock 43X. It's got a little key ring if you prefer to put keys in here. But that's where I carry when I'm not carrying on my body, which 99% of the time it's on my body, but when it's not, it's in here. That's that top spot. Here there's some Velcro MOLLE. Now, it's kind of doesn't run all. I wish it did go all the way up here so the pouches or the patches would stick a little bit better. But I got my First Form patch, and of course the American flag patch. So you've got that little front pouch there, and then you have this other pouch that zips down. Zippers are super smooth. They operate great. There's never going to be a snag. I don't see any way that it could snag. Just good quality zippers. Anyway, in here, you've got three individual. Let's see if I can show you. So you've got 1, 2, and then 3. So over here, I've got my pins. Got an extra mag holder here from Neo Mag. If I was carrying an extra mag. And I've just got, gum, some of my RedBeard Outdoors stickers, which, by the way, if you see me in person and you want a sticker, let me know. I'll get you a sticker. Let's see here. Just some eye drops. We're not going out on my loadout right now, but that pocket is huge. I mean, you could fit, it's basically a lid, right? That's what this is supposed to function as. It's a lid. So you could put, I mean, a crap ton of stuff in that lid. It would fold down if I didn't have the Glock in there. Actually, let me take that out so you guys can see. Okay. So for you guys listening just on the podcast, there's a kind of a front zipper that's a little smaller zipper that, again, you can fit your keys in. It'll fit a Glock 43X. And then this folds down. There's a lid underneath of that little top zipper. And it's got three kind of, these stretch. So there's some stretchiness to this material. I don't know what you would need to put in here that would stretch it. Generally, when I don't have my knife on me, like I do in my pocket, I'll just slip the knife in here. It's great. The little middle pocket's great for pocket knives or, extra pins if you like to carry lots of pins. All right, so that's that. Put my stuff back in here. Okay, so those are the top two lids. I mean, shoot, you could fit so much stuff in just those top two portions there. Then you've got the main compartment. Okay, so the main compartment folds down. What's keeping it up here are these side clips, which again, you could take those off if you don't want those compression straps on there. But on this lid, so it folds down. It does come with this little inner pocket here. This is one of their, I'm not quite sure what the name of it is, but it's basically like a small pocket that you've got on inside. Here I've just got an extra battery, the external battery with some cords and stuff in there to charge any electronics in case you need to, charge your phone or whatever it is. In this, on the back side here, there's some mesh pockets. One zip down the middle opens up the top mesh pocket. In here, again, I've just got some contact solution, some zip ties, some tissues. I don't have a ton in here. But yeah, you can fit a lot of stuff in this pouch. If you guys are looking on YouTube here, it's quite a significant amount of stuff here. If you're listening in on the podcast, this is just on the back side of, as you're, basically you have like a horseshoe, I don't know all the technical terms, but a horseshoe zip that goes all the way around the bag, and it folds forward, clamshell, horseshoe, whatever you want to call it. And then on the very back here, you've got, so on the back inside of the main compartment, just a ton of MOLLE webbing. You can put belt pouches. You can hook basically whatever you want into this thing. It's got a little ring up here. You could put a bladder. I just put some extra keys, a little Leatherman, some 550 cord here. And then as you unvelcro it, okay, you've got your carbon stays here. Again, you can make this is what I love about Kifaru, guys. You can make it whatever you want. So if you want a flimsy pack, take the stays out. Maybe save a little bit of weight if you're one of those people that's concerned about weight. Or you don't want it as stiff, that's fine. Take the carbon stays out. You can take it out. It's completely removable. Okay? So you just Velcro that here. Again, all the way down the back of the main compartment is just MOLLE webbing, so you can put whatever attachments you want. So here, I'm going to unclip the compression straps, which again, for you guys listening, I've got compression straps kind of about halfway down the bag to keep the lid from flopping open. And then there's the zippers. So again, this just falls outward. Okay. Can fold all the way down like that, and it'll zip open even more. But this compartment is just huge. Look at this. Just opens up. So for me, I've got my first aid trauma kit in here, a couple tourniquets, dude wipes, because, you never know. Especially if you have kids, you never know when you're going to need to go to the restroom. And they don't always have toilet paper. So always got to have some good wipes on you. There's another mesh zipper compartment on the front of the main compartment as you fold open the pack. Here I've just got 550 cord, but man, that pocket is huge. I can fit my whole hand in there and more. Okay, so you got plenty of organizational capability. like I was saying about the Kifaru packs, you can make them whatever you want. Buy some belt pouches and run them up and down in here on the MOLLE. I've considered putting my first aid kit attached to the MOLLE. Kind of haven't done it yet, but that's where I'm at. So, I mean, this pack is huge. I want to say it's like 2,100 to a little over 2,000 cubic inches. Don't quote me on the exact amount, but it's somewhere in there. So quite a lot of storage in this pack. And again, what I like is that I can put these compression straps here, right here. You can see the clips about halfway down the bag. And when I'm not carrying a crap ton of stuff, guess what? I can just close it up, make it a skinny backpack. Right? And when I do want to carry stuff, I can let those compression straps out and carry more stuff. So, okay. Not a ton to the pack, to be honest with you. Again, you can make it as complicated as you want or as simple as you want. So there is the main compartment. Now again, I've got the medium belt pouch here, but underneath here you guys can see all the MOLLE that goes up and down the front. So again, you can add belt pouches, whatever you want. You can put a Nalgene bottle holder there. Again, make the pack what you want. You can completely disregard putting any pouches on there. Just leave it blank. That's fine too. That works great. So again, this is if you're looking on the YouTube channel, this is a medium pouch, smack dab in the middle of the bag. And this little grab hold handle down here at the bottom. It's great for like if you're going out for a day hunt. You put your, you can put your bow there. You put the cams there. You can put the butt of your rifle there. You can just, like I do, when we go out for walks around the neighborhood. My daughter, when she gets tired of her rollerblading, she just grabs the bottom of my bag here while I'm walking, and she just uses it kind of like skiing from my backpack. So, again, guys, I can't express enough how capable these packs are. Just based on whatever you're wanting to do. The most I've carried in this pack so far is probably 35 pounds. Carries really well. Here's the straps for those of you, again, looking on YouTube. You can adjust those as well right here with the load lifters. The the foam is great. It felt very comfortable. Didn't feel like anything was getting in the way when I was shooting my bow at Mountain Archery Fest. There's good mesh running up and down the back. There's not really any like airflow generated per se. I sweat anyway, so I don't really notice a huge difference between packs that supposedly have airflow and those that don't. I just sweat, so that's just kind of how it is for me, and I've accepted that. Down here at the bottom of the back of the pack, the part that's in contact with your back, your lumbar right here, it's very grippy. So that doesn't slide around on your back. I do like that. And then also here, and I'm kind of jumping around, sorry guys. Here on the sides, if you're looking from the front, so each of these is a pretty big Nalgene bottle holder. Now, when I was up on Mountain Archery Fest, I used them to hold my arrows on one end, but I had the belt on during that time too. So I'll talk to you about the belt attachment as well here in a second. But here, if you're watching it, the video, that's a 64-ounce Nalgene. That's how deep that pocket is, right? And I'll show you in comparison. 32-ounce Nalgene here on the other side. So it completely swallows up that 32-ounce Nalgene and has some actually extra room. So there's that. Let me show you what it looks like with arrows in it. If you haven't seen all my pictures and videos from Mountain Archery Fest, let's see here. All right. Excuse the mess as we're trying to get this office organized. Okay. So during Mountain Archery Fest, I ran it like this. I had my arrows that I wasn't using in my quiver just run through this compression strap here on the side down into the Nalgene bottle holder. They didn't flop around. Perfect height. Everything worked great. So this bag does a lot. I really like it. Okay. getting into some of the attachments now. So I've talked about maybe that medium belt pouch. Excuse me. You can also add the belt. Okay. So the belt itself you can see the Velcro here slides in to the back of the pack like so, right? Velcro's in to the back of the pack, and then you have a waist belt that'll go all the way around. Okay, and then this strap actually is one of the load components that goes right here, attaches here on the side of the Shape Charge. Okay, and on this side, just like I run on my regular pack, my frame pack, I've got the Nalgene bottle holder. Again, just for you guys to be able to see. The Nalgene, I think this is the second generation. I don't know. I think they've got 2 generations of Nalgene bottle holders. That's the 32-ounce Nalgene. Fits in there nice and snug. It's got a drainage hole here at the bottom, but I really like that. I run that rather than bladders. I just like to drink out of a bottle. And that belt pouch helped a lot. Took the weight, again, off the shoulders as I was walking around Mountain Archery Fest. And it just helped with the comfortability. I mean, it's not as padded as the one for the frame pack, but it does add some padding. This is also great for day hunts. If you're going out for coyotes or if you're just doing a day hunt, it would pack some weight. I'd say, maybe 50, 60 pounds. I haven't tested that yet, so don't quote me on that. But you could probably pack some weight with this pack to get back to your frame pack if this was the day pack that you chose to use. I'm planning on also using it eventually for my kids when they're doing their backpacking. Having this little belt, the EDC, I think it's called the EDC Omni belt attachment, totally worth the money. And it's removable. So when I'm not using the belt, like at TAC or Mountain Archery Fest, I can take it off and I just throw it over here with my other attachments, leave it there for the time being. And then I just have my EDC bag, right? Super slim, no need for a belt. The other thing that I would recommend is the Sherman pouch. Okay, so the Sherman pouch attaches like so. Oh, there we go. Okay, I lost you guys there for a second. There we go. So the Sherman pouch, you would put the clips and down here at the bottom. These, I think they're called K clips. Put them down here at the bottom of the bag on both sides. And then you would put these compression straps from the Sherman pouch up here. And it would just attach here. And that way, you can carry even more weight. So this can go out or in. For me, I use it by putting my gym shoes in here for my EDC bag. Another opportunity would be when you fold this out. It's that little compartment right there. See if I can show you a little bit better. Right here, opens up. So as this is hanging upside down, you can put your rifle in there, the butt of your rifle, or the cam of your bow, or if you want to, there's a billion options, guys. I think they said there's 10,000 combinations or something like that on the Kifaru website. But basically, that's what this would look like if you attached it, the Sherman, to the Shape Charge. Adds a whole nother level of ability. So you can, again, turn this into your day hunting pack, your Total Archery Challenge, Mountain Archery Fest, backpack. This is my go-to, guys. I'm trying to think if I missed anything. I mean, that's really how I use it. It packs weight well. It slims down super skinny like I showed you guys. And it can expand just depending on however you want to use it. So let me know if you have any questions. Leave a comment down below. But this is definitely going to be my EDC bag going forward. And again, my 3D shoots. This is what I'm going with, guys. So, yeah. I don't really have much else to say. Make it whatever you want. It's totally worth the bag. Definitely go get one. Pick one up. Make it your new EDC. Let me know again if you have any questions. Leave a comment down below. I'll leave a link to the Kifaru Shape Charge down below, and shoot me a message over on Instagram too, red.beard.outdoors, and get in on that 100th episode giveaway, guys. I'm not kidding. I'm giving away some good stuff. Some first form, if I can point here on camera, there we go. Some first form post workout. I'm giving away some Absolute Aid, giving away some Affect Beard, giving away some Alpen Fuel. So you guys are getting the hookup. So go get in on that 100th episode giveaway. Looking forward to hearing feedback from you guys, and hope you have an amazing start to your week since we're here on Monday. And of course, get out, live your life, and love it.